All right, we've been seeing temps in the 30s, but we know that's going to quickly change.
Yes, a big drop is ahead and also a lot of snow. And Rob has been tweaking the forecast and joins us now.
We feel much more confident in the forecast today, and as it gets closer and closer, that confidence will only grow. But there are still some minor adjustments that we may be making, and that includes snowfall totals and temperatures. So let me show you the reason why. I showed you a little bit of this yesterday. We talked about where the system is currently. It is not showing up on satellite and radar across the Midwest. You have to go way out west to see the system finally making its way onshore to the Pacific coast. And once it does move onshore, it'll get sampled by all of the weather instruments. That data will go into the computer model. So I expect the data that I get coming in over the next maybe 4 to 6 hours is going to be likely seeing some minor changes, some adjustments, but it's probably going to feel really more confident in the forecast looking ahead to Saturday and Sunday when we're expecting snow to arrive. In the meantime, temperatures now below freezing. And that's significant because I don't think we're going to get back above freezing at least until next weekend, perhaps. So this is talking about 7 days of temperatures staying below freezing. Low temperatures tonight will be down into the single digits. And because we're moving in some colder air, the winds are going to be up, and that's going to force this wind chill down below 0, 10 to maybe 20 below is what we're expecting for feels like temperatures. This is tomorrow at 8 a.m. But watch this. I'll go ahead through time and you won't see much change in these numbers. It stays below 0 for feels like temperatures all the way through the afternoon and even into Saturday morning. So that's really the coldest part of the forecast where we're expecting temperatures to be very cold and the winds will still be up. Let me walk you through the future track, because if you have plans tonight and into tomorrow is your better bet if you have to get things done, because I think if you try to do stuff Saturday and especially on Sunday, it will be very difficult. Here's why. This evening looks pretty good. Temperatures will drop, and tomorrow it will be cold, but it will be precipitation free. So if you have things you need to get done and tomorrow's your day, do it, but make sure you're bundling up. Temperatures will stay likely single digits just about the entire day. Once we get into late Friday night into early Saturday morning, I have big questions about the model spitting out this much moisture with the temperature this cold. Typically, when the temperature is this cold, there's very little moisture in the atmosphere, and it's very difficult to spit out this type of snow. Also consider this, if it does snow, that's going to be a really fluffy, powdery snow. This stuff is going to blow around everywhere, and so it's going to make snowfall totals a little bit more difficult. Sean and I have big questions about this part of the forecast, if this will materialize. We do think there's going to be a break between that first wave and a second wave sometime arriving after midnight Saturday, but I think most of the day on Sunday, once this arrives, we're expecting snow from morning through midday, where we could see the heaviest snow even into the afternoon. And by the way, notice the temperatures warming up to around 20 on Sunday. This means it'll be a slightly heavier snow, not necessarily heavy wet snow, but certainly not as powdery as the snow that's going to be arriving. So that's a good timeline for it. Here's your 6 to 10, especially farther south you go. That's where the numbers will significantly go up. North from Indy, and the numbers will go down. Let me spend some time on the 7-day forecast for you. This weather impact alert is because of the cold, bitterly cold temperatures with wind chills below 0 the entire day. Once we get into Saturday, we're coming out of the cold. It's still bitterly cold in the morning, but we do expect snow showers through the afternoon. How much of that will accumulate? There's still some question marks. Sunday is the day where we're expecting the heaviest snow. The bulk of the snow will fall on Sunday, and any travel on Sunday is not going to be recommended. Monday, bitter cold returns, but look, it's going to stay cold even into Thursday of next week, and the long-range forecast keeps cold weather in even into next weekend. So like I said, don't expect the temperatures to get above freezing for at least a week, maybe even a little bit longer. It's going to be a prolonged period of cold.
Right, no thawing out.
Not at all.
All right, Rob, thank you.
Yeah.